is it not? Follow me, Master, a few words. I'll bring you to the one you seek. A statue! I cannot help but suspect 'tis guiding us somewhere.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we... check the price, just remember... misers die early death. Many thanks. I appreciate...
Oh. What did... this say?
Ah, our errand is nearly done. And not a moment too soon.
I'd fain aid you, howe'er... What should I get up to today? Go on, have a list. Quite sure.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured an archer staff, I see. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sorcerer, if it pleases you, sir. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end.
Now we must report to Captain Brant. That's the way of things, is it not? Follow me, Master, a few words. I'll bring you to the one you seek. Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Now we must report to Captain Brant.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to... Come back any time. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, you've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
And with that, our task is done.
Indeed. You've culled more than your fair share of...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Off to Vernworth Palace, then.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
You've come. Glad to see you, Fred. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good... use of it while we can.
It's no great shock to me.
And I shan't resist.
Onward to Vernworth Castle.
What shall I get up?
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain. Do you know how long you'll...
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
You shall answer for this. I shan't be rested with the likes of you.
I'm sure I can handle this. What am I to do? Quite
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. That is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brant if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
someone else. It's delightful breeze.
Further refine oneself.
With such warmth.
I cannot help but be wary. This is quite all I've seen.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
What's this? Come to admire my sculpture. Ho, ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them. I sense eyes upon us.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. How extraordinary.
Welcome. It gladdens the heart to see so many smiles.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may... You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. And so, In honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Here. This should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and
Could you come over?
there is much we ought to tend to. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermund's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Disa's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Follow me.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Always a fresh breeze. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are
Idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
What? Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
You! My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and what? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Greed will get you nowhere, friend. But worry not. You won't need it where you're headed.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, He is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Yes, sir!
Ugh. I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like. 'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. I will be your shield.
To the thrill of victory, one cannot help but feel indomitable. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Shall not stand idly by.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then. Shall we get underway?
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to...
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted. What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look. Freshly rested as we are, this battle will turn in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. Realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
Indeed, you are correct. I shan't let them harm you.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. To think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
There being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed...
You best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's for...
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
This letter is as suspicious as they come. We must find someone who can explain its true meaning.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Nothing you about. You the outsider? Oh, look, come on. Follow me.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter? Going this way now, I suppose. By all will.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thief-Maister. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you care to ask? Beg pardon? Why, a letter. Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us. Once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen. We're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. he'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after breaking our code. Me thinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that. We've arrived well enough. When
looking for a fight, but
Dorian!
My fury shan't be abated.